So collectively we resist and we reject and we say hands off. Hands off our bodies. Hands off our Medicaid. Hands off our Social Security. Hands off our Constitution. Hands off our democracy. Hands off our Black history books, libraries, museums. Hands off our cancer research. Hands off our immigrant neighbors. Hands off our disabled siblings. Hands off the LGBTQ community. You're all here to say hands off because, well, you give a damn. You give a damn about your neighbor. You give a damn about this country. You give a damn about our democracy. And you're here to match the energy and to meet the moment, to summon the same stamina that my brother colleague, Senator Booker, did. So I have a call to action for you. I have a call to action for you that you summon the stamina, that you summon the courage, that you summon the spirit, that you summon the courage of this movement that I am so proud to be an ally of. That we center the dignity and the humanity of all people. We welcome all voices, especially when they're dissenting, because the people here believe in free speech. But I need you all to summon the stamina, the courage, and the spirits of the maverick moms in the 1960s from East Boston. I need you to summon the stamina, the courage, and the spirit of Mel King and the activists in the 1960s at Tent City in the South End. I need you to summon the stamina, the courage, and the spirit of Dr. King on April 22nd when 20,000 people assembled on the Boston Common for the first civil rights march in the Northeast. I need you to summon the courage, the spirit, and the stamina of Chinatown activists for Parcel C in the 1970s against environmental injustice. I need you to summon the stamina, the spirit, and the courage of those activists in the 1970s of Jamaica Plain and Roxbury to stop the highway and wake up the earth. This is the tradition that you are all a part of. You are freedom fighters. You are democracy defenders. You are patriots. So when you go home today, roll up your sleeves and ask yourself, what's next? Because that is how we win this, and I'll close with the words of a sister, movement sister who recently transitioned, the great Cecile Richards of Planned Parenthood. While she was in the midst of her cancer battle, she was still fighting. And people asked, Cecile, what are you doing here? You in the fight of your life. And she countered, because one day the question will be asked, when everything was at stake for the country, what did you do? And the only acceptable answer will be, everything that I could. I love you, movement family.
Let's give it up for Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley.
Ayanna Pressley speaking at this hands-off rally, as it's called, in Boston, We'll keep you posted for any more lawmakers that perhaps speak at these events. They've been going in and out. We've been hearing from officials and elected leaders sometimes. Other times we're hearing from some of the leaders of the event itself. So we'll be dipping in and out of this as the evening progresses. Let's listen into who's speaking next, actually.
Hello, Boston! Welcome to the People's Plaza. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank the organizers of this event. Thank you to the ACLU, the League of Women Voters, Planned Parenthood Action Fund, Indivisible, and more than 200 other organizations for organizing this rally in Boston and rallies in more than 1,000 cities all across the country. We are here today to send a clear message that we will not sit by while Donald Trump and his billionaire friends dismantle the protections that our families count on. Hands off Boston! Our seniors, our veterans, our disabled residents, immigrants, queer and trans communities are not your target. Hands off Boston! Boston is and always will be a home for everyone. And the Trump administration is focused on our city for one simple reason. We stand for everything that they seek to tear down. They use the government to try to dismantle healthcare. We invest in the public good. We save lives and do research for patients all across the country. Jobs.
This is Boston Mayor Michelle Wu.
We lift up our public workers. Our city teams are working every day, so Boston remains the safest major city in the country, and every family, every resident, every community has the supports they need. They use the government to tear down our education system. We invest in a high-quality education for all our young people and build up free universal pre-K, early college for every student. They're trying to tear down our colleges and universities. Well, Boston is home to the greatest universities on the planet. And we will stand up for the Constitution and for free speech. To try and drive us apart, to sow fear and hate, where we are building trust and community. We are the safest major city in the country because we are safe for everyone.
All right, Michelle Wu, she's the mayor of Boston there, speaking at that event. Well, of course, keep popping in and out of these events as they keep coming. Whenever we do that, if you want to watch the air show, you can click that QR code on your screen, go to that QR code on your screen. In the meantime, let's get you back out to the air show in Nevada, where we've been watching some acrobatics from this helicopter with a Red Bull logo on it. Let's watch, let's pump up the audio. Look at this, this is incredible stuff. Let's keep watching.
What a wild ride that must be. He actually maintains about 1+ positive G on the helicopter all the way through, and he tells me that it's fairly smooth. I'll take his word for it. I'm not going up there. But we're going to watch him to the right. And here in a moment, we're going to see one of my favorite maneuvers. It's called the bow turn. There it is, inverted, spinning it around and bringing it right back to show center. Let's put our hands together, everybody, for Aaron Fitzgerald. Oh, boy. Aaron Fitzgerald continuing to fly this helicopter aerobatically for us. Yeah, here comes a bow turn forward all the way around. Watch him as he spins it, and there is the recovery. Who would have thought that was a good idea to do that in a helicopter? I don't know. But following some of the great names previously with the Red Bull Air Force like Chuck Aaron, and over in Europe, Blackie Schwartz and many others, Aaron Fitzgerald